What's happening, guys? Welcome to another video back at Wicked Garage. And yeah, we're getting into this, and we already took the bed off. It was a complete nightmare on how they had this installed. I'm gonna go over a few things on here. Not the customer's fault. Whoever installed this, they really are a hack. I don't know who it was. I don't know who owned this truck before. I don't know who installed the bed, but whoever did it, I mean, you can see right off the back, right there. So let me show you around this and some of the issues that are present, which you can probably already see some of them. But yeah, hope you hit the subscribe button, continue following this series. This is just a little hiccup that we had when we took off the old bed, or the CM hauler body. So right away you can see, for some reason, I have no idea why they even, this is just beyond me. I have no words for this. You do not do this when you install something. You don't weld to, especially when it's bolted. It had a hole, and I mean, this makes no sense to me. They somehow got a weld behind here, welded all around the perch, and now I didn't even realize it too much. Like, I thought it was just this area right here until we started taking it off. Then I had to just, unfortunately, take a sawzall and sawzall the metal tube off. It's welded on the other side, but they never bolted it. They had the 4 mounts here for the two cross beams going there, and those are pretty much the same thing as this. They just had holes in it with the bolts going down through it. I don't know what was here, why they cut this, like what the whole reason was for that, but I mean, I know there's reasons to cut certain things, but dang, this just is insane to me, like, that they hacked this up like that. This is all part of the frame and everything, so I don't know what was there that they had to cut off, but they had to do that to slide it over. What else is there? As you can see, those are the original timber in brackets. Instead of just unbolting them off the frame, they actually torch cut them, left them on there, got rid of the timber ends, and then you see they did a 6-inch lift, or whatever the heck this is, to fit the tires. But just stuff like this, when, you know, I see an install, you know, and people ask, like, why am I so expensive? Because I take my time. I really think out how I'm gonna install it, and I really want to make it the best possible way to install. So, you know, I would feel embarrassed, you know, letting this go out of my shop like this. Like, I would never weld to anything on the frame. Everything, it would be modular, where it can bolt off essentially easy. Some things are very hard to try to maneuver out of the way and such, like the way they have these bolts and everything. I couldn't do it how I would originally want with 3-inch tubes. So we're gonna use that same idea to get over that, because when they originally do it, like, this was a 42-inch frame, and this frame, I believe, is a lot skinnier. I think this is a 38-inch frame from to the outside. But yeah, just be careful who you go to install it. Most of these people that are installing these CM beds, I mean, especially, they're still getting like $700 to like $1,000 to install this stuff. Some I seen just essentially put this on and hack over this, like, not even clean or anything and clean it up. They just hack it just so it fits, and then it sits right over this and sort of messes up the shocks or something like that. Especially these kind of shocks, you would not want to damage, because they are very expensive. These are the reservoir shocks. So yeah, I just wanted to put this out to sort of show you the messed up side of things with body installs and such. So I charge what I charge because I make it the right way. I do it the right way. I don't hack things. I like to put out the best quality work possible. And this just irritates me to see this, that they charge somebody for this. Like, if you're gonna cut those off, at least just take them off. Like, if you don't need them, I could see, they're gonna clash with the reservoirs and the exhaust and everything. And then you got the bolt in there, and it's missing on that isolator right there. Just a lot of things that I've seen that I'm just like disgusted about. So this is just like a PSA to anybody who's getting their bodies installed. Really check out their type of work, and when you get it, look at it. I know that there's not much room for them to install, like, money wise, but this is just uncalled for. Like, when I first got under there, I looked at it, I seen box tube, and I'm like, oh, all right, they did what I would do on that. But then I only see the 3 pieces of box tube. They used one mount that went through there, didn't put any spacers in between. It was on an angle, and it's just stuff like that irritates me, and it makes my job more difficult to take something off. I know most of the time people get a truck or something like that, they're never going to see underneath, but I'm not like that. I want to make sure that the underneath is as good as possible, as easy as possible to take off if they have to take off. Mine is just pretty much the 4 bolts on my truck comes off, which I'm going to be taking off and doing in the next couple weeks, maybe during the winter. I don't know. I got to get new lights in it, because that's also the lights are failing on it. So, and I just want to spruce it up, make it look good again. It's been about 2 years for that build. So yeah, I was very irritated taking this off. I just wanted to make a quick video about it. Like I said, it's not the customer, it's whoever installed this that just hacked the absolute shit out of this. You just don't do this to a customer's vehicle. I mean, I still have to make possibly I might have to make custom air helper bags, because obviously you can't use the stock setup because it's way too high. So I already told the customer that this is going to be a completely custom job when I have to do the helper bags, if he decides to do them or not. But yeah, it's just stuff like this, it just leaves me speechless. Even my dad, he's been welding, fabricating, doing mechanics for over 45 years, and it's just like he just looked at everything and he was like, what the fuck did they do? Like, their welding wasn't, like, you could see their welding on there. And obviously when you go on the truck bed itself, you can see how much the welds are there. I mean, there's way more weld than needs to be. I think they just weren't sure, so they just welded more and more until they couldn't. Just make sure if you buy any type of CM bed, Bradford built bed, whatever kind of bed, make sure the installers did a decent job. They didn't just hack it. I've had friends that come back and from getting like a CM bed put on their new truck or something, and they welded certain things on, and they hacked it all and just to fit it, and it doesn't sit quite right, or something like that. So it's the quality of workmanship anymore. It's not what it used to be. There's no pride in it. It's just throw it together, spit it out the door, however much money I can get for it. It's just crazy. So yeah, anyway guys, I know it's been a long, like, boring video, but I just wanted to really let you know about this kind of thing can happen. And especially, this is a 2017, and now, you know, I got other issues to deal with. I got to make that right again. And you know, that's something that I just have to throw in, fix for my sake, because I don't want anything to really do with that kind of install and stuff. But yeah. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video. This is part 1.5, obviously. And we're going to start the frame in the next video and start this build really going. We're finishing up a project now, so once that's done, painted, this is going in next, and this is just going to get blown out, as I have somebody to help me actually do stuff now. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.